was my idol. Yeah. Yes, she was. It's gonna be hard.
A family mourning after a deadly crash in Jefferson County. Tonight, we're hearing from people close to this woman, Darla Paris. She was one of 3 people killed in a wreck on Interstate 55.
This man, Richard Holton from Louisiana, faces 3 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Highway Patrol tells us he was driving the semi-truck and was not paying attention, leading him to crash into slowed traffic. This wreck, which involved 8 vehicles in total, is putting a new spotlight on safety in the construction zone.
Yeah, construction began in this area last year, and according to MoDOT, isn't expected to be finished until next year at the earliest. Only on 4, our Jordan Burrell is hearing from family members of one of the victims about the dangers drivers are facing where this fatal accident took place.
If he could have just stayed focused, my sister would be here today.
Amy Holloman says she hasn't slept since police came to break the news late Sunday that her sister, 53-year-old Darla Paris, was killed in Sunday's 8-car pileup on I-55. Holloman and her daughters say Darla had the day off, but she was helping someone with the side job.
He sent her to get parts at Lowe's, and it was his car she was driving, and she went to go get the parts, and traffic slowed, and then the semi just came from nowhere.
Missouri State Highway Patrol have arrested this man, Richard Holton. He was driving a semi-truck when they say he was inattentive to the slow-moving traffic in front of him, causing him to hit a Toyota Camry, sparking a chain reaction. 2 others were killed in the pileup. Police say all 3 died on scene. It's a spot Missouri State Highway Patrol says they're routinely at. They tell us because it's so close to the construction zone.
There's so much construction. The lanes are so narrow. They're switching lanes up, during the night, and the next morning you go and it's different than it was the night before. It's just very dangerous.
Construction started on the stretch of I-55 near Highway 67 in January of 2024. The project is expected to be complete in December of next year. MoDOT didn't respond to our request for how many accidents have happened since construction began on Monday. But for Darla's family, they say Darla's final moments show exactly who she was, always willing to help and would do anything for her family.
Like her oldest daughter says, I'll never feel whole again, So, but we're just trying to stick together and be strong for each other and make it through a tough time.
Darla's family is raising money for her funeral arrangements. We'll have the link to her GoFundMe within this story on the First Alert 4 news app. In Festus, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.